So this is a follow-up video from my last video concerning Cuties, Netflix movies that was released September 9, and all the last video focused on the comments of all the people who saw the trailer. Now we're gonna focus on the people who actually saw the movie, and according to Netflix, it encourages viewers to watch the Cuties, but the National Center on Sexual Exploitation disagrees. So that says a lot about it. So let's go on to the first comment. The first comment tells about, I'm not Muslim or religious at all, but this movie is truly haram, very godless. Second one is, I love how defenders of this will still agree that the marketing was a mistake. Well, but it wasn't. It perfectly demonstrated what was in the movie. I'm sorry, but the message of be true to yourself is tainted by the fact that she disobeys her parents, their religion, culture, and steals and twerks, all in the name of having fun. Yeah, but what's up with that? No, stop this. This is absolutely not acceptable and a terrible message for young girls. Can we go back to traditional morals for the love of all things that are holy? Can we go back to being strict, because this needs to stop? Message: don't sexualize children. Movie: sexualizing children. Fan fact: the country of Turkey banned this movie because of promoting pedophilia. Wow, what's fan fact about that? This is the weirdest movie I've ever seen. Also, they're trying to raise awareness for sexualized kids by sexualizing kids. That's kind of opposing. This is like Netflix making a documentary about racism, and in that documentary they just literally murder some black guy as an example. Oh, I searched up the Travis Scott burger and this shows up as related. Well, how come they are related? After much deliberation, I decided to give this movie a watch and ignore the awful marketing. Maybe it really was the studio showing us how bad the industry was, that even a movie criticizing sexualizing children would be exploited with zero self-awareness. And for a while, I found the movie mature but tempered. I thought, hey, maybe it was just a faulty marketing. This actually seems like it's properly scoring the topic. Then about 40 minutes in, the lead Amy begs to join the dance and shows off her advanced moves. I kid you not, I dropped my phone on the kitchen counter, marched away and yelled to no one in particular, this is what people were worried about? What's worse, there were 2 other dance sequences to follow, each worse than the last. I watched them. What's worse, I watched them like I would a scene in a horror movie. Head turned away, glancing every few seconds to see if it was over. Though I rather watch any horror movie than this again. No horror movie made me feel so unclean. And that was just the dance sequences. There were at least 2 other scenes which were arguably worse. One involving a balloon, the other about posting a picture in social media. At best, this director was trying to be as real and as raw as she could to shock people into confronting a societal issue. And in her naivety, I hear this was her debut. Directorial debut. She crossed the line from gritty into gratuitous. Well, let's cross it and more tributed herself across it. I don't know what that means. There is a limit to how much you can get an audience to simulate the feelings of such trauma as what girls go through in situations like this. No matter what tools or approaches you use, you can only do so much to replicate those feelings. A key skill is knowing when you've reached that limit, because if you keep hammering it in beyond that, you stop shocking the audience in a constructive, thought-provoking way, and it starts seeming like you're creating these scenes just for the sake of creating them. Yeah, even giving this movie the benefit of the doubt, this feels like those edgy teens who made art of shocking and disgusting things to show how deep and tortured they were. except those are usually just gross pictures put on page, and this is real life preteens twerking on film. Wow, that's a long one. That's a really good one. This is like your gun instructor shooting somebody as a demonstration of bad gun safety. Saying the movie message is that sexualizing minors is wrong sounds like a half-assed excuse. Like everybody already knew that kids shouldn't be sexualized. We don't need a movie to tell us. Yeah, it's common sense. It's part of society. We don't need to be woken up, or we don't need that kind of message right now. We already know that message. It's not art. It's not art. It's disgusting indeed. Epstein didn't kill himself. He just started working for Netflix. Don't you find it weird how after Epstein died, more pedos have been popping up? Did I pronounce it right? Epstein or Epstein? Oh, no matter what. When the older girls get older, they're about to get bullied for being in this film. True. The director herself calls herself a feminist. I thought feminists were against sexualizing of girls. Hypocrite. Feel so bad for the children who had to act in this movie. Another one says like, you're dead wrong about the message of the film. This was made by and for pedophiles to normalize it in mainstream culture. Saying it's just art is like saying it's just Frank after burning down a McDonald's. Don't you just laugh when Netflix essentially allows child pornography onto their platform? Good to know that Epstein is the CEO of Netflix. I was wrong in discussing like, why? Just why? Everyone who participated in this movie should be in prison. I agree. But bro, anybody who watches this is gonna be put on watch list. I haven't watched it and I'm not gonna watch it. Just reading comments from people who actually saw the movie. Making this movie to create the message it's supposed to convey is like me murdering someone and telling people not to kill people because it is bad. That's true. That's true. I don't like France, and the person who directed it should commit seppuku without a number 2. It's a sort of suicide thing. Fun fact, knowing this movie exists makes me want to play Russian roulette with a group of 5 orphans with a fully loaded chamber. No matter how you want to look at it, this movie has no social value whatsoever. True? Nothing. None whatsoever. Can we bear in mind the parents that allow their children or encourage them to are terrible, if not worse, for subjecting or normalizing this for their children? Yeah, that will be the new norm for these kids. It's like, oh, my mom let me act in this movie, so I guess I can do that in off screen too. It won't matter. It won't. It's just the normal things in society. Bad parenting. This movie should be rated R. Kelly. I can't wait till I Hate Everything makes a video on this. Guess we're at the end of the line for that. So all those comments sums it up. I'm not gonna watch the movie, and you shouldn't either. So hashtag cancel Netflix, hashtag boycott Netflix. It's still trending right now, and there's more people signing up. So all I can say is just Netflix should stop showing this kind of movie into their platform. It's just disgusting. Okay, I love Netflix, and not Netflix itself, but I love Stranger Things and still want to see more seasons of it. The Witcher, 7 Deadly Sins, some great animes. But you know, Netflix should learn from this lesson. And to the director, shame on you. You wanted attention, now you got the attention, but you wanted it in a bad way. Shame on you. Shame on you. So for all my viewers, make sure you wear a mask. Like I always say at the end of my video, wear a mask, practice social distance, be safe, stay at home if you can. Only if you need to, there's essential stuff that you need from the grocery, then you can go and go get it and come back home up right away. But wear a mask always. Always wear a mask. God bless and stay safe. And don't forget to click like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.